And also be sure to check out geekygogo.com. There's tons of fun geeky content there. Lots of cosplay tutorials, tips, gaming reviews about coverage.
All right, guys.
All kinds of stuff.
We are getting started to go live for Disney Trivia.
Without further ado, I think we're going to go ahead and jump
Here we go.
in. So if everybody is ready to go, can you give me a pause up?
Pause up. We're all set.
Will, if you please, Will or Shar, whoever, I don't know which one of you is running the crowd for tonight, but if one of you can get the timer going, we'll go ahead and jump in.
This is just a practice questions that we're going through right now. All right, let's give that a shot. All right, let's give that a shot. Okay, I'm putting the sound back on now. Squirrel for that one. Yes. In Bambi, when animals fall in love, is it called Twitter patience? I don't know. Let's try that answer. Oh, I actually got it right. Predators being close to their shark. I think that's true. Yes. I think it's 63, I think. Oh, 53. Friar Tuck is I think he's a mole. Let's try that. Oh, he's a badger. It's not like being called a mouse. I think that is true. Yes. Chief Logo in Zootopia? Idris Elba. I know that for a fact. I should get this one right. The Dobermans that belong to Bill Sykes are named Roscoe and Bisato. I don't know. I don't know that.
I never thought I would see you.
Pocahontas says her friends are the otter, the heron. I know this for a fact because I sang the song in a singing contest back in the day.
Successions. Even you can't be caught unawares. So prepare for a chance of a lifetime. Be prepared for sensational news.
What song do Tony and Joe sing during Lady and the Tramp's dinner date? That's Bella Notte.
I know it sounds sorry, but you'll be rewarded when at last I have given my dues. And injustice, deliciously swear. Be prepared. Yeah, be prepared. We'll be prepared. For what? For the death of the king. Is he sick? No fool.
Alright, let's see. In the Jungle Book, what problem does Kaa complain about having? Allergies, I think.
I will be king. Stick with me, and you'll never go hungry again.
I can get that one right. Name this character, Mr. TikTok. There you go. Alright, I'm gonna go on mute because I know for a fact that YouTube's gonna dock this because of the sound, so please be patient with me, okay?
Just wanted to, well, first of all, congratulations on making it past the first round. So round of applause for everybody.
Yay!
Just wanted to go ahead and do an update on one of the questions that we had that may have gotten some people a little bit confused. It was a question in regards to Bambi, with the question being, when animals fall in love, it's called Twitterpation. The answer that we were trying to put in was actually true, but based on how it was worded, it can kind of seem like there was a little bit, there could be a little bit of confusion. The exact word that was used on the movie was Twitterpated compared to Twitterpation. So in a sense, that's actually false. So as a courtesy, what we're going to do is we're just going to give that question to everybody in the trivia. So I will be updating that in a couple of seconds, and then from there, I'll just kick it back over to our host, and then there we'll get the updated scores in just a moment. So the floor is yours, Ms. Bianca.
Thank you, Will. Thanks for fixing that for us. Yes, in our trivias, we have live tech support for any question problems. If you notice something wrong or have a question, don't hesitate to ask in the chat, point it out to us. We'll do our best to fix it as quickly as we can. So we're going to take a little break here. If you need to grab a snack, go to the bathroom, check your mail, I don't know, whatever you need to do. You have a few minutes to do that. I'm going to take a couple moments to just kind of talk about some of our upcoming events. So we're going to take a break next week, and we're going to start moving to weeknights in the future. So all of May, we're going to be doing Star Wars trivia. So we're going to have three Star Wars trivia events, starting on May 6th with part 1, which is going to be the original trilogy. So if you or anyone you know loves Star Wars, please check out those trivias. They're going to be really fun. We're really excited about them. We're also going to have
I'm excited for the Star Wars one.
After the 3 trivias are over. So the way it's going to work is every ticket you buy is going to serve as an entry for that raffle. So if you participate in all 3 trivias, you're entered 3 times. We're going to announce that prize pretty soon, so please check us out follow us on all of our social medias. So we're obviously on Facebook, we're on Instagram, and we now have a Twitter. So follow us there for updates. We'll be making that announcement of what that big raffle prize is in the coming, probably next week sometime, during a little hiatus. So we're really, really pumped about that. We will be doing a Disney trivia next month as well. So we're going to be hosting a villains trivia to kind of celebrate Cruella coming out, which we're very excited for. So with that, does anybody, one of you guys, Char or Will, want to do a score update for us?
Sure, I don't mind doing that. So as far as our top 3, so in 3rd place, we presently have Guardians of the Galaxy with 1,011. And in 2nd place, we have Abby D with 1,395. And in 1st place presently, we have 1,814, The True LeFou.
These guys are hardcore Disney fans, you guys.
Still 2 rounds left to go. So again, answer the questions quickly and correctly. And it's anyone's game. I look forward to seeing what you all do in the next rounds.
Yeah, everyone, you're doing great so far. So while we're kind of taking a little break here, everybody's got time to do what they need to do. I wanted to ask, since we're kind of celebrating Earth, nature, animals, was there a movie or show that really kind of made you fall in love with animals and or nature? What was it and why? I will tell you, probably Pocahontas was probably I don't know, it's between Pocahontas and The Lion King. I feel like both of those, I just was like so in love with the art and these beautiful like animations of wild, and I wanted to be Pocahontas so bad when I was a kid.
I'll go ahead with mine, and the more and more I keep putting information information from the movie about the more and more I'm starting to think it may be a top 3 favorite movie of all time for me, or Disney. Lady and the Tramp. I just remember watching that so much as a kid, and then from there, especially with the dog aspect, everyone grows up with dogs and things like that, and then just with the dog catcher for the movie, and pretty much what the life was like on their behalf, it just made me just feel sympathy or empathy on their behalf. So I just have, like I said, I have a feeling that's now part of my top 3 of all time for Disney, but my answer would definitely be Lady and Tramp.
Love Lady and Tramp. I love the new live action one so much.
Mhm.
And I love that they were all rescue dogs.
Yes.
It was just such a nice, like all around it, just a nice thing. So also we wanted to let you guys know our raffle prize tonight. We're gonna do a your choice Funko Pop. So here are the 3 that you're gonna be able to choose from. So whoever wins the raffle tonight, you can choose between one of these 3 cute little Funkos. Everybody loves Funkos, right? I think. the Radigan, really cool.
That Radigan is a beast. I love that.
Everybody's going for the Radigan.
These are so adorable. Oh my god.
So yeah, other hosts, do you have any questions before we jump back in?
I know we touched on favorite movie that influences nature. Does anyone have a favorite park memory that they have that kind of ties into one of their favorite Disney animals or a nature experience? I personally haven't been to Animal Kingdom yet, so I'm limited, but I would love to see what other people's experiences are. And my favorite animal-centric movie is a tie. Well, Little Mermaid's my favorite movie of all times, but I would have to say probably Alice in Wonderland. Kelsey agrees with my face, just because I feel that it's just so much colorful nonsense and it's just really fun and playful. But yes, I want to hear park experiences with a favorite animal or nature experience.
So I went to the Animal Kingdom the first year it opened, and it was half done, and they were still experimenting with a lot of stuff. Over there, I got to see like behind the scenes of stuff unfinished because the park was just that unfinished at the time. So like we went through a safari, and if something happened, they could not move the animals, so we had giant giraffes stop our safari ride, and we had to sit there and wait until they just moved. And it was so cool because as a 13-year-old kid, I'm sitting here 6 feet away from these giraffes and all these other animals that you saw in the park. And they've since fixed it, so they can't really do that anymore. But way back in the first year, the wildlife safari ride was really a wildlife safari ride.
Yeah, I remember before the park was open, so I've been going to Disney World since I was quite young, and when they were kind of announcing their plans for Animal Kingdom, in the Magic Kingdom, where kind of the theater is right on Main Street, they had like a show, like a whole like a show set up for it, and then they had a scale model of the whole park, and I just remember being so excited for it. But I was also like, how am I going to keep the lions from eating people? And as a child, I was like, am I going to be able to go to this? Because you're just going to be out there with wild animals. Surely they're not letting kids do this. And I mean, it still blows my mind how well done all of it is with the invisible barriers and everything. It's been very safe, and they've gone through great lengths to make sure that the habitats for the animals mimic, where their native habitats. as much as they could. So it's a very cool park for that aspect. Just with the animal conservation alone is amazing. To be a bug is terrifying. I hate that ride.
I get war flashbacks, man.
I can't with the spiders and then the bees or the wasp like stinging you in the back.
Who willingly goes to that ride? Who?
I know.
Am I crazy, or was that? I remember because I also went the first year that Animal Kingdom opened up, and I remember that there was like a show or something inside the Tree of Life, and I thought it's tough to be a bug.
It
It is
is.
tough to be a
Yeah.
bug.
Yeah, it opened with the park. Yeah.
If anything, the only reason to go on that ride is to get like a close up look at the tree,
Mm-hmm.
and then you just do the chicken door. Be like, I just want to look
Yeah.
at the tree. Bye.
I have no interest in seeing
I ain't going in there.
the giant spiders are just a big nope for me. Like
Nope.
the big black widows. Like
Nope,
no
nope,
thanks.
nope.
I'm done.
Nope, nope.
That one and we're getting a 15-second warning
Oh.
from Will. So everybody strap in and we're gonna get ready for round 2.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna mute this again because YouTube doesn't like picking up the song. Okay, so catch you back later in a bit here. I should get this because I've watched this movie a million times, and if I get this wrong, I am very embarrassed.
Is doing well. But more importantly, I hope everybody is having fun. So we're taking another short break here. So, okay, sorry. So we're gonna take a short break here. So do whatever you need to do. If you need to do it, a blanket statement. I don't know your business. I don't need to know it. Let me get my PowerPoint up here because I just want to do a couple reminders of our upcoming events. So first of all, a raffle tonight. These Funko Pops. Your choice. Sounds like Radigan is the popular choice, but of course, whoever wins can pick which one they want. A big thank you again to Geeks A Go Go for streaming us, for helping us with promotional materials, for just being amazing in general. Thank you so much, Monica. You are the best.
Thank you. You guys are the best.
Star Wars Trivia next month, guys. May 6th is going to be the first one, the original trilogy. I'm so excited. I love Star Wars. If you know anyone who loves Star Wars, if you yourself love Star Wars, please join us. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be it's a nice little shake up from our normal material, but we will still be hosting a Disney trivia that month. So be on the lookout for that. It's going to be another Villains trivia to celebrate Cruella coming out. So please, we're very excited for next month. We're going to take a little break next week, give ourselves a little rest. This is a ton of fun. It's also a ton of work. So we're going to take a little hiatus. And then we'll be back at it, bringing you more great trivia content. Also, please let us know how we're doing. If you're enjoying the trivias, if there's any themes that you would like to see, if the questions are too hard, too easy, the setup is weird, we're going to start moving to weeknights. The weather's getting nicer out. The world's becoming a little bit safer as people get vaccinated. So people will be busy on the weekends. We're going to start moving to weeknights. Next month, we're doing our Star Wars trivias on Thursdays. I don't know if our trivias will necessarily always be on Thursdays. We're probably going to play around with a few different nights and see kind of what night people show up the most on. So please tell your friends to join our trivias. Obviously, we've said it in the past, the more people that play, the more money you can win. Ticket sales always go towards supporting our platforms, and we invest it into prizes. So if you bring friends and they buy tickets, you can win more money. Everybody wins. So, Will or Shar, do you want to give us a score update after round 2?
I think I'll go ahead and take it this time. So, once again, great job, everybody, as far as the second round. As always, it's anybody's game. So, in the top 3, we are going to go back to third place. One of my favorite characters, Mad Madam Mim, at third place at 2,312. Second place, it's Abby D with 2,901. And first place with 4,320, it's the True LeFou. Once again, this is the third round where questions can get a little bit tricky. So hang on tight. It's going to be anybody's right. It could be anybody's game, to be perfectly honest. So once again, it's a fast finger. The faster that you answer the question correctly, the more points that you can go ahead and get. So in a few minutes, we'll go ahead and get started with that third round. So Ms. Bianca, I'll go ahead and take care of it.
Thanks so much, Will. And as Will stated, it's anybody's game really at this point. Round 3 questions start at 300 points. And decrease as time goes on. So answer quickly and you can win more points, provided the answer is correct. We'll be filling the blanks. So just a reminder, the platform that we use is fantastic, but for us to put in every possible typo or answer that you might input is impossible. So it might be marked incorrect. Will and Char are on it. They're watching it. They're updating the answers to reflect that correctly, kind of in real time. So if it's marked correct and you know you got it right, don't worry, we're on it. As long as you got something close to the right answer, we're going to give you the points for it. So don't fret about that. So Katie or Char, do you have any questions for our contestants today? Or Will. I guess I just excluded you for no reason, Will. If you have questions, feel free to ask them as well. ahead, Char.
So, if you could have any Disney character, animal character, so that way we won't make it weird as a pet, who would it be and why?
So no, like Prince Eric or Aladdin's dad.
Right. Exactly. Unfortunately, we're gonna include humans for now, but yes. So any animal.
Oh my
It would
God.
really be weird if you chose one of the anthropomorphized ones, like Nick Wilde or shoot, that'd be weird too.
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood
Agreed.
was my pet.
So domesticated Disney animals.
So try to keep it wholesome, guys.
It's
Yes.
Disney trivia.
also artists are fun, family-friendly Disney time.
Yes, I will go first, and I will say that it is probably Pegasus. I feel that they would be a really fun pet, and I mean, I love Raja just because Princess Jasmine's my girl, but Pegasus.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree with that. I like Dodger actually. My dog, who's named Indiana Bones, was almost I almost named him Dodger. He was very nearly a Dodger. Indiana fits him better, but he's definitely more like little brother, just a personality, just kind of like.
Stitch count?
Stitch would count, I think.
Stitch count? Technically?
He was adopted.
I see he
from the
does count
animal
because he was
shelter.
adopted. Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, because
I was gonna say a Gurgi would be like I would love to have a little Gurgi.
Oh my god. The Jar Jar Binks of the Disney World. Before they bought Star Wars.
The original Jar Jar Binks. Before we had Jar Jar Binks, we had Gurgi.
There was Gurgi.
Kind of like Duck from Up. Personally.
Oh yeah.
And for doing this as a real pet, he would be really cute and cuddly.
Yeah, we love Doug.
I'm gonna that because I love you.
We'll go a little left field and say I don't remember the name, and I'm surprised no one's talked about the movie at all. The hamster from Bolt.
Oh, Rhino.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
I am a fan of Rhino. Like he's the one that even though he's scared, like when he actually does go all in and like fight or whatever, he literally gives it everything he's got. He wants to stop people's leaks. So I'm kind of a fan of him overall. So Rhino would be my pet.
Runner up is Remy because he would also cook. He would contribute to the household.
That Char hates the mice, the rat because he's not a mouse, he's a rat.
I appreciate his cooking and creativity, but they made him too lifelike, and I was very freaked out. He's by the giant Remy. I will not be going to that Remy part in the park when I finally get there. He is too big and too realistic, and it just will not work out.
Just imagine having.
I agree
Yeah.
with Char there.
It was cute in like Disneyland Paris where he was like in a tiny animatronic they had like under a serving tray, and he would like talk and like he would squeak. And it's like that's an appropriate way to have Remy in the park, but as him being like a 6 foot tall rat coming at you.
Now let's not have that. Just imagine having Remy in your kitchen as you come in. Yeah, the house
would be
smells
like that
good,
old
but
lady.
like just out of nowhere you see a 6 foot rat saying, "I'm chopping onions."
They have it. That's the problem.
What?
He's either coming or he is there.
Like 6 foot tall Remy reminds me so much of like Lester from Lester's Possum Park.
Yes, I'd rather have less.
It's always a possum, but like
too.
Oh, if there's a Lester question in this trivia, what's the point?
It hurts.
He's the best possum.
He's the only working one.
Small.
Katie says Cinderella's mice. I actually got their autographs when I was a kid, like Perla Mouse and all of the not made ones.
I think they were out the last time I was at Disney. I can't remember if it was them or the stepsisters. It was one of them, and they were both considered rare characters. So that was
none of them, other than Cinderella and sometimes Prince Charming and occasional. I mean, they're all kind of rare. The stepsisters are pretty Tremaine, and then any of the mice, which I mean, they used to run around like crazy, but nowadays it's just the ones that are really popular. That I don't know.
we need 6 more showings of Anna and Elsa meet and greets.
Yeah,
Now.
right, because the lines are like 8 hours long.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, saying it out loud that there's a bunch of mice running around the park, it sounds kind of weird. For,
Well, it is Disney World.
What if, because Disney is the crown jewel of adding sights, smells and sounds to atmosphere. What if when they open the Ratatouille restaurant, they just add in the sound of scurrying feet?
Oh no. No, no,
They'll do the same thing. It's tough to be a bug did and have like those little like motorized seats
And like run under your butt.
that run under your butt. It's like, why would anyone like that in a ride?
I would, but it was only like if I knew it, and I would just be watching my friend freak out.
if anything like that happens, that's just your sign up for going to Universal for the rest of the day. Just throw it away from it.
Even then, I would not stoop to Universe.
It is giving us a little tidbit of info. They do keep feral cats inside the park to control the rodent population. They also let bats roam to control the mosquitoes.
Mhm.
My last trip there, the bats were not doing a very good job of that, but
I saw a cat at one of my resorts. I think it was French Quarter, and it was just a cat chilling out. I'm like, hey, buddy, I don't want to pet you because I don't know where you've been, but you're appreciated today.
you keep the non-Disney vermin.
I'm just afraid the gators will get them.
Yeah. Actually, when I did my college program, saw so they won't remove alligators below a certain size from the parks. They just let them be. And there was one like by the bridge on Splash Mountain. Like, whoa, it's an alligator hanging out there.
Oh,
This actual
jeez.
alligator, man.
Yeah.
Imagine being an alligator in Disney World. What a life. what an existence.
Yeah, it's something.
So, what do they eat? Hopefully, not the trash that people like.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. They're living the fat cat life up there.
Oh my
I'm sure people are
god!
throwing like popcorn at them. I'm sure.
Everything.
Yeah, they're stuffing them with park food. They're not actually even eating the mice.
They're like the
Yikes!
like the birds, the pigeons at like a school campus. They're just so fat.
Oh my goodness!
All right, guys, how are we feeling? We ready to start round 3?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thumbs up. Everybody good to go?
Okay, guys, I'm gonna go on mute again one more time here.
Get us started on round 3. Good luck. that is it for round 3. That is it for Disney Animal Trivia. Sorry, the music cut out. I accidentally closed the window. This is totally my fault. I was like, oh, it's almost over, so I'm just going to let it run. But I apologize regardless. So yeah, so that's the trivia. I hope everyone had a good time. I see your question, Stacey. Is Jacques' name Jacques? Is that like the actual name?
In French, that is how it's spelled.
Okay. I'll let the scorekeepers make any deliberations and corrections on that. And while we wait for the final tallies, I'm just going to go ahead and let me pull up my PowerPoint. Well, just remind you guys once again, I'll plug all of our future trivias. Also, Geeks A Go-Go. Thank you, Monica, for all that you do for us and just for being an awesome person. We love having you here. Check out geeksagogo.com for tons of fun, geeky content. Join us in May for Star Wars Trivia. May 6th will be Original Trilogy. May 13th, the following Thursday, will be the prequels, episodes 1 through 3. And then May 20th, the following Thursday after that will be the sequels. We will cover all of the movies. We're only going to do movies for these trivias, not any of the animated shows or like Mandalorian or anything. We'll probably have future trivias that include those, but it's just going to be the movies for the month of May. So once again, our raffle price tonight is going to be those cool Funkos. I'm going to actually switch over here to our Wheel of Names. Actually, close the windows. Sorry about that tonight, guys. Let me get the Wheel of Names up here, and we will go ahead and draw for our raffle. So here we go. If you don't see your name on here, please let us know in the chat. I think I got everybody's teams. And here we go.
I love these raffles. They're so much fun. One. Oh!
All right. Congratulations, Abby. Please, if you can send us a message here in the Zoom chat or message us on Facebook which Funko you would like to receive. You don't need to do it immediately if you want to think about it. But if you know what you want, feel free to message us and we will get that sent out to you ASAP. To Will and Charge, do we have final scores?
I'm definitely not winning this one, by the way. I just scored terribly on that last round.
You have the final scores. Let me go ahead and pull it up. And yeah, of course, it's going to be red again. So yes, let me go ahead and pull everything up here. And we'll go ahead and do everything basically in order. We'll go ahead and start with 8th place. Looks like that we have Mike H over with 1,539. Our friends at Geeks A Go-Go at 7th place at 2,260. Ursula, 6th place at 2,886. Mufasa, at 5th place with 3,015. Madam Mim at 4th place at 3,274. And in 3rd place with 3,853. Guardians of the Galaxy. And in 2nd place with a total of 4,917 is Abby D. And 1st place with an astronomical in comparison, 7,976 points, the True LeFou. Everybody here, congratulations with everything that you guys did for trivia tonight. It was a really fun one. Really enjoyed all of the participation in the conversations, and this was a really interesting one to actually put in together. So I think it might be to the point where we might do a second round of this soon. So we'll look into that.
Well done, everyone.
Congratulations for everyone. And yeah, So go ahead and back to you, Miss Bianca, for one last round.
Thank you so much, Will. Congratulations, everyone, and thank you so much for playing. Obviously, there would be no point in us doing this if you guys didn't come and play. So we really, really appreciate you. And we want to keep growing this little community. So leave us reviews on our Facebook page. Tell your friends. Share our stuff. That's the best way you can support us and help us grow. We're still kind of working on expanding, but it's happening and we're really excited. We love this little Disney community and we just want more Disney nerds in it. So please share away, let people know about it. And thank you so much for coming and playing. Congratulations to our winners. Congratulations to everyone. You did great. I thought this was a fun trivia, but it definitely was challenging. So wonderful job to everyone.
Well done, everyone. Those were some hard questions, but that's always a lot of fun, like joining these trivias.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Good night, guys. Bye. Thanks for
Thank you so
joining
much,
us.
everyone. Have a good night.
Good night. All right. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed tonight's trivia. Don't forget to follow H&W Trivia on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. It's just either H&W Trivia or H and the letter W and then trivia. Okay. The next event that they're having, or the next trivia that they're having, is Star Wars, and that starts on May 6th. And instead of a Saturday, that's going to be on a Thursday. So I'm really excited. So thanks everyone for sticking around. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time. Bye.